What's up, internet? There's a huge lag here, so don't know how well this is going to work out. We trying. So a huge lag. It's like a 10-second freaking lag. Further proof why I don't think we landed on the moon in 1969. The devil himself. Where? Michael. Rommel 3, what's going on? So yeah, I just wanted to get on here, hang out a minute. My personal YouTube channel has been dead for a while. Been a lot going on, a lot of work, and getting settled and getting moved in, and just, I don't know. Probably should have been videoing the whole thing while we were doing it, but it takes time, and I didn't film any of that, So, nonetheless, I wanted to jump in here real quick, hang out with you guys for a minute. Thanks, Steve. Good to be back on this channel. So still doing stuff on the BattleBox channel and all that. I need to get back in touch with you guys here on my personal channel, and start putting some content up. A lot of cool stuff been going on. Cool future coming up going on with BattleBox and with whatever. So I need to reconnect with you guys. You guys are the reason I am where I am and where I work and what I do for a living, and I'm grateful for that. And it's time to get back into doing some videos on here on the weekends when I have time. Even if it's just down at the pond fishing or something, I think you guys would enjoy that. So I want to get back into doing that. I want to get back into just being active on this channel. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that, and I appreciate you guys sticking around on my channel for as long as it's been kind of stagnant. So appreciate it, really do. I'm grateful for you guys, and sorry I haven't been posting any content, but to be quite honest with you, life gets in the way sometimes, right? I got 3 teenagers, moved to Georgia, moved around a couple times, rentals, and sleeping in my uncle's pool house, to building a house, to getting the kids in school. It's just been a lot, right? So I can easily get overwhelmed sometimes, and the channel suffered for it by not posting regular content. So I'm going to try to change that. I'm going to try to do some product tests and just show you some of my stuff that I have, not trying to sell anything to you on it, not trying to just showing you stuff that I like, knives that I like, things like that. Reconnect with you guys and get y'all some content, and get this channel going again. So I got some ideas, I got some things in the work, and y'all. So we'll hang out. I'd love to take some of y'all's suggestions of what kind of videos you like to see me doing, and I don't know, get the kids involved if they want to, things like that. So appreciate it, Jesse. How's the smoker action been? It's been kind of slow, man. Been putting a lot of time and energy into other things, but the smoker's actually down right now. The hinge on it acted up about, I don't know, a month ago. So my wife was just out there I think she was just grilling some hot dogs or some chicken or something. Went to close the lid, and the lid didn't close properly. Come to find out, somehow my hinge got bent. So I got one on order, but they're on back order. So I don't know when I'm going to get to smoking again. So appreciate it, Steve. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it, Chris. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna, some of the content might be short and sweet, and it might just be, I don't know, just vlog content. Maybe just hanging out type stuff, just what I got going on. So one thing I did learn, and one reason why the channel kind of suffered a little bit on it, or a lot, lack of content, was I always wanted acreage. I always wanted a little bit of land. So when I moved down here, and the land cost was a lot less than what it was where I lived, I was able to buy some acreage. What I didn't put into plan was how much work goes in to taking care of it. So literally, I don't do nothing but on the weekends but mow grass, bush hog. It takes a lot of work to keep up. Because if you let it go, it becomes a huge problem, and then it takes forever to get everything like it needs to be. So that's one thing I learned real quick, was wow, this takes a lot of work. So, but it's good. It's good, and maybe that'll be some content. Me just trying to keep the property up and slowly get it to what I want it to be, which has come a long way. And I really wish I'd have brought you along on it, because the property looks way better than it did when I bought it. I put a lot of work in. Pretty much every weekend, my wife and I and the kids are working out in the yard and doing stuff. So appreciate it, Steve, man. I've been UK boys. Appreciate it. So yeah, Tiny Dancer, that's probably what I should do. I'll let it go for about a month, and then we'll fix it. So yeah, Christopher Reynolds, outdoor stuff, hunting, fishing, homesteading, maybe a mix of practical, real world use of cool stuff from Brattlebox. Yeah, so I mean that's my plan. I do have chickens now. We started out with 6. One of them died when it was chicks, so we had 5 chickens for like the first year. This past spring we got some more. I built a pretty cool, me and the wife built a pretty freaking cool chicken coop. So I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Instagram and things such as that, but there's pictures on there. But so yeah, I was thinking maybe one of my first videos would be talking about chickens or something like that. I've kind of got the chicken thing going pretty good. So we've got 17 chickens now. Got a nice coop. The new ones that we got just started laying not too long ago, so we're getting some eggs going. The kids enjoy it. We got a rabbit. I don't think I told y'all this, but my beloved pit bull Hooch, had to put him down. He had cancer, be 2 years ago, and so yeah, Hooch is gone, my buddy. But now we got 2 dogs. We got a Rottweiler, and then we got this little, I don't know, Jack Russell mutt thing or something named Dallas. Is pretty cool. So yeah, that's some stuff that we could do. So yeah, so this spring I would imagine we'll probably get some more chickens, if we can afford to get some more chickens, because they are free range. I let them out every morning, put them up every night, and luckily no foxes or bobcats or coyotes or anything or snakes or anything has gotten yet. We do have quite a few hawks flying around here sometimes, so that makes me a little worried. But they're free range, but they still cost a little bit to feed. Giving them layer feed to supplement what, they do a great job of keeping the bugs down. They eat a lot of ticks, so that's a good thing. But yeah, definitely is what I'm thinking about doing as far as homesteading stuff, because we really want to get goats eventually. So of course that takes time and money, because you got to have fencing and stuff like that. So hopefully bring you guys along with that process if that does happen. Hopefully that happens, but I got 3 teenagers. A lot of money goes out the door before I even get it. So, but hopefully get some goats. My daughter has a rabbit. It's pretty cool. His name's Chubbs. I'll introduce you guys to Chubbs. So yeah, that's my plan anyway. Probably filming's probably only going to happen on the weekends, simply because I work during the week, and I pull a lot of hours there, and kids are in sports and everything, so a lot goes on during the week. Hopefully on the weekends I'll be able to bust out a video or two, get them posted. I'm going to try to get posts done on Sundays, see how that goes. So try to at least post a video every Sunday from the following day. And yeah, I got 3 teens, Tiny Dancer. They're growing up on me. So that's the plan right now. So there is a how do I want to put this? There is an event that's coming up over the next 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to update my BattleBox videos on my channel, and reason being, I know that there's probably some people that's been missing the videos because they don't go to the BattleBox channel, but potentially, and I just want to keep a nice catalog of that. So if y'all wanted to go through, I'd have a nice catalog, keep that updated. So I'm going to be uploading throughout the night, and maybe tomorrow night, I think 35 through 55. So there'll be 20 videos. So your notifications are going to be buzzing if you have your bell icon clicked by the subscribe button. If you don't have that clicked, please click it. Okay, that'd be great. So just be on the lookout for that. I know you guys probably already seen the videos on the BattleBox channel, but I want to maximize our efforts of getting our videos seen. So those that don't see it on the BattleBox channel may see it on my channel, and vice versa. So maybe I can increase the number overall of people that are seeing my BattleBox videos, because I mean that's what I'm known for, and that's what I'm proud of and everything. So I want to update those, so just be ready for a lot of uploads coming, as long as my internet doesn't crash on me. So BattleBox is doing great, man. A lot of really cool things coming up. I can't even put into words how great it's been, and I enjoy my job. It's pretty cool. It's I mean, I get to be myself. I get to be the goofball that I normally am. Whereas in a normal job, I had to kind of keep that subdued a little bit when I was around customers. So yeah, still liking it. BattleBox is doing great. A lot of really cool stuff coming down the pipe. And when I say that, it takes time, right? So the planning that goes into it. So I'm not talking about in the next month or two, but in the future, it's going to be some really cool stuff going down. So be on the lookout for that. And when that's ready to get here, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, things are going great. Outdoor cooking vids out. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Problem is, that stuff costs money. I really wanted to get into doing the cooking vids, and I know I keep talking about money, but it's just true. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys, right? I got 3 teams. Want to be 16 in a few months. A 13-year-old and a 12-year-old. So, well, I guess I only have 2 teens. I feel better now. I got 2 teens and a 12-year-old. But so it costs money to go buy a brisket and go buy ribs and stuff like that. So maybe once a month I'll be able to do something like that. I'm trying to be real frugal with my money for several reasons. One being I'm trying to create an atmosphere for my kids to understand how money works, right? So I'm not one to go buy stuff necessarily, and like some YouTubers you see, which some YouTubers you watch, the big ones, they make a lot of money on YouTube, so they can go buy cool stuff to destroy or whatever. I'm not there yet. So maybe one day I will be, with your help. Tell all your buddies about my channel. Tell all your buddies about the BattleBox channel. Tell all your buddies about BattleBox in general. What we do, and tell them to follow us, and that all helps. So I'm thinking about setting up, and I don't know. I've kind of been a little leery to some extent on like Patreon accounts and things like that, but I kind of get it too. So a lot of my videos have been demonetized by YouTube because of several reasons I'm sure you can think of. So potential of making money isn't that great on YouTube, but I don't know. We'll see how things go. I might open up like a Patreon account or something like that to kind of help fund like buying meat and buying cool stuff to cook and smoke and stuff like that. Just, crap costs money, and kids are expensive. So but no, man, I'm enjoying life. Got a good thing going, and want to include you guys in it as much as possible from here on out. So you are so young. How old are they? I'm not that young anymore. See all these gray hairs? I don't know how good this camera's working, so I don't know if you can see all these gray hairs. Let's see. What's up, Jason? So one thing I want to show you that's cool I've been using for a while. Y'all all know I'm a Tops knife lover, right? And of course, hopefully some of y'all have your Kern 1776 edition mini Scandi right here. If you don't, there should be some for sale on the BattleBox website. So finally got my channel name or my nickname, whatever you want to call it, on my favorite knife. That's pretty cool. But a knife I've been using for about 2 months now, been carrying it almost every day. I think I only missed 1 or 2 days. Is this one right here. Is pretty cool, and it's dirty because I use my knives, y'all. Check that out. I don't know how well you can see it. That's the Tops Tex Creek. I think that thing's freaking sweet, man. I picked this up at Blade Show. And it's just an awesome freaking knife. Do all sorts of stuff with it. It's not extremely huge. It's not a giant fixed blade. It's not a small fixed blade. It's kind of a great medium between this one and a larger fixed blade. But it's a great knife. Y'all check them out. The Tex Creek. So they got a Tex Creek XL, which I've got that one as well. I bought that one year before last Blade Show. So what's different about it? A lot of Tops knives have that black traction powder coating, or whatever they call it, black traction coating on it. Well, this one's got, you can tell I kind of burned it. testing out some fire starters. I love fire starters, by the way. And this has got a totally different finish, so it's really cool. You're good, son. Do what you gotta do. I'm just live on the YouTubes. What are you looking for? The what you call it? I can't find it. What are you looking for? The what you call it? Are you an owner at BattleBox? No, Sean, I'm not. I'm an employee. Not an owner. Not an owner, buddy. Do you miss Johnston County? I do miss Johnston County to an extent. Where I live now, man, it's like Johnston County in the 70s maybe, or the 60s, or maybe even further back. Very, very little traffic. Very rural. Quiet. You know, I don't have traffic anymore. Like, if there's a traffic jam, it's because there's a tractor going down the road around here, and I freaking love that. But I do miss Johnston County. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of family back that way. So, you know, it was home. I mean, North Carolina's my home, bottom line. So, yeah, I do miss it. My family's there. Katie's family's there. But I got family down here, too. So, good thing is my mother's side of the family is from where I'm at now. So I have some uncles and some cousins here. So it's all good. It's all good. What's up, Todd? I hear you, Carl. I know. I think we'll have stock of these for a while, man. So if you get where you can afford one, we'll be good to go. Or maybe, I'll tell you what, this is what I'll do. I don't know how many subscribers I got. Can somebody tell me how many subscribers I got? Because my screen's not showing it right now. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I can get my hands on a couple of these, and I'll do a giveaway when I get to the subscriber count. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I know what you mean about the bills tearing you up, man. I'm working on those myself. So Christopher says 45K. So somebody else says, Jesse says 47. Somebody else says 47. A whole bunch. So obviously I want that number to climb. So maybe I'll do a video a little later once I get going a little bit, because I don't want people to think I'm in this to raise my numbers, because I'm not. If my numbers go up, that's great. If they don't, that's fine. I'm fine with you guys hanging out with me. So I don't know. We'll give it a little bit of time. Try to get some traction going again, and I'll do some giveaways. And maybe the first one will be a Topps Kern 1776 Mini Scandy. How about that? Sound like a deal? Sounds like a deal to me. I wish I could carry a pocket knife at work, but nope, only allowed to carry a box cutter. That sucks, but at least you get to carry a box cutter. Hey, that way your pocket knives stay nicer, because you won't use them as much. But yeah, man, I'm really blessed to be able to. I've always got 3 knives on me at all times, it seems. My neck knife, of course. This is what I've been carrying for my fixed blade on my side lately. And let's see what I got today. I mix up my pocket knives a lot. And believe it or not, okay, this is how much I love BattleBox. This is how much I'm in it to win it. I'm still carrying the first knife that ever came in a BattleBox. Mission 1, the Kershaw Cryo 2 Blackwash. And she's still going strong. How about that? So yeah, Still carrying it. Matter of fact, Steve, that works with us, he still carries one too, that he got. So yeah, still running with the #1 knife, Mission 1 knife right there. I switch it up here and there, but this morning I grabbed this one. She's still sharp too. Yeah, I'm still working for Battle Box, Oren. Just still there. Just trying to get some action going on my channel, along with Battle Box is all. Some non-Battle Box content and maybe some Battle Box content. We'll mix it up a little bit. I want to get back into making videos for just doing it for fun. Yes, my knife should be available in the Battle Box store. Let me check for you real quick. It should be. I don't keep up with inventories and all that stuff. That's not my forte. But let's see. Knives. Sorry, y'all gotta watch me stare at my screen here. Let's see, search. Pops. Crane 1776. Boom. See what she said. Come on. Load. Yep. It doesn't say out of stock, so we should have them. Here, I'll post a link. I think I can do that. See if that works. Ready? Boom. There you go. There's a link to my knife if anybody wants to get it in the Battle Box store. Robert, right now we're on track for no more themes right now. I can't say that's not going to switch back at some point, but right now we're getting a pretty good mix of things like you asked. And reason being for that was it wasn't because we were out of ideas on themes or nothing like that. We actually had themes planned out for quite a while. It just seemed there was a lot of products that we really wanted to get out to people, but they didn't quite fit in certain themes necessarily, or something may have been so different that it really, just needs to go in kind of a mix match, for lack of better words, box. So the owners figured it was better to stop putting ourselves in a box, so to speak, and just put stuff that's all encompassing. It could be something in there for water, a water survival type situation, along with something to have to do with something completely different from water survival. So, or something that's EDC, that's with bushcraft stuff. So it's got us to the point where if we get something really cool that we want to put in, we don't have to wait until we get other like stuff to go with it. So that was the main reason behind getting rid of themes. That doesn't mean that you might get a box that all this stuff could be in a theme box, but it gives us a little more flexibility to put the stuff that we want in there, and we don't have to sit something back and let it wait. So that was the deciding factor on that. Yeah, Kyle, I'm going to try to do some more cooking videos, man. I'm going to try to do more videos in general. I mean, it might be me picking my nose or something. I don't know. It might be me combing my beard. I do that every day. Why not film it? I'm just kidding. Y'all probably don't want to see me combing my beard. But yeah, I'm planning on getting videos back rolling, man. Get the videos back going. More vlog videos, yeah. So, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, like a vlog video of what I'm doing around the yard or something. So I don't really go anywhere and do anything. And maybe that's the other thing, dude. Like we live out in the sticks now, and I love it. So for us to like go do stuff, we kind of got to go into town, which is a little ways away. So we don't really go do a whole lot of stuff because we like to stay home. So maybe I'll find enough interesting stuff around home to do for you guys to see. But but yeah, I mean, I got a lot of gear. A lot of it's uh, you know, all over the place. Like I really dig fire starters. I might just like do some videos, like just short videos of X type fire starter, and I don't know, go over some of my knife collection stuff, like stuff that I mean, I have some knives that didn't come through BattleBox. I have some knives that I bought like at Blade Show when we go to Blade Show every year, and that's really the only time I kind of, I wouldn't say splurge, but I usually buy myself at least one knife when I go to Blade Show, and like this one. But I tend to buy things that I want to use. I do have a couple knives that I haven't used just because I think they're sexy and I want them to stay that way. Um, so some of my knives are going to look beat up when I do a video on it, but and that's the thing, man. I want you guys to use this gear that we send with BattleBox. Like, don't just let that stuff sit up. Of course, you want to make kits and you want to have it ready and not use it. But the big thing, man, is learning how to use this stuff. See what makes it tick, you know, um, and get outdoors. I mean, that's the whole aspect of it, man. 4x4 mudding videos. Well, I do have a four-wheeler. It's not a four-wheel drive four-wheeler, but my cousin and some of his friends go four-wheeling on occasion, and I go with them so I can film some of that stuff. Some fun stuff happens there. But I'm hoping I'm hoping in the next couple years that I can build me a little shop. Because there's a lot of I was a mechanic before I started working at BattleBox, and I do somewhat miss working on things. So I'm hoping in the next couple years, maybe 3 years, I can build me a little shop out back and get into working on stuff. Like maybe buy a crapped out four-wheeler or something like that, fix it up, and bring y'all along on it and play in the mud. I don't know. We'll come up with something. But I used to go mudslinging a lot when I was a teenager, man. I had a '88 Toyota four-wheel drive pickup truck that was almost unstoppable in the mud. That thing was freaking awesome till I wrecked it and totaled it. That wasn't good. Yeah, so there's I hear you, Steve. Bass Pro is one of my weaknesses. That's one thing I do miss about where I used to live, because they had just built a Cabela's 10 minutes from my house. Whew. I spent some money in Cabela's, man. Golly. But there's a Bass Pro down in Savannah that ain't, hour and a half away. So maybe I'll shoot a video one day, me going through there and screwing with a bunch of products and stuff. See if I can get kicked out of Bass Pro Shop. I'm sorry, when I'm pausing, I'm looking. Y'all's comments are all the way over here, so I'm trying to keep up with you guys. So I got a question for you. Are you ready for a bunch of BattleBox uploads here in the next 48 hours? And like I said, it's going to seem weird to a lot of people. Like, why is he posting Mission 35 or whatever? So again, if you're just in here, I'm going to update the catalog, if you will, of BattleBox videos on my channel, just so that if you are on my channel and you're watching BattleBox videos, you can scroll through them. So I think I've got up to mission 35 uploaded months ago, and I just haven't done it. So I'm going to start uploading 36 up to 55 tonight, and hopefully you guys watch them again. Watch them and comment on them again. And as each, sorry, I'm getting choked. I swallowed a little spit. This ain't my water. I don't know whose water that is. That's better. Anyway, I'm going to upload those videos, and going forward, like, I don't know, maybe a day after I upload it on the BattleBox page or channel, I'll upload it on this one just so it's here if you guys want to watch it on here. And if you want to save like the playlist, so I know you can go and you can subscribe or save to different YouTubers' playlists. So I'll make a playlist, and you can subscribe to that playlist if you want to. That way you can just go through there anytime you want. Yeah, Chris, they're not going to be in order on my feed, but they'll be in order in the playlist. My OCD is going to go nuts as well. Do a vlog on beard grooming. I might do that, man. It's kind of weird, but it is a process to get the man mane like this. So, yeah. So, a vlog on aggravating your wife with your long beard. Got it. So yeah, we can probably do that. It would be a little weird, but it'd probably be pretty funny. So, and I know that's probably what y'all are here for anyway. Y'all just want to laugh at me being stupid, and that's okay, because I am. So yeah, maybe we'll do some beard videos. And maybe, I don't know, there'll come a point at some time. See, I want to say it was this time last year I trimmed my beard down, and I kept it fairly short till March of this year. And March of this year, I let it go, and I've had it trimmed a couple times in the last couple months. But like I always say, growing a good beard takes time and balls. Get it? Look like a Yeti right now. So if you look like a Yeti, you should have a pretty impressive beard right now. Make a zip line. Ooh. Dude, I'll be honest with you. I've actually thought about doing that, but I'd have to. My house is kind of on a hill a little bit that goes down to the pond, and I thought it would be cool to have a zip line that would go from the house to the pond. Problem is, I don't have a really good tree on each side that I trust, so I'd have to set up some poles or something. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a zip line. Yeah, channel grows. Make some money on YouTube to fund a zip line. I'm down for that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Will the podcast be making a comeback? No, because what we got in the works is way more better than a podcast. So I'd say, I wouldn't say it's not coming back, but it's not coming back anytime soon. I think would be the best answer to say. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, but right now what we're working on is going to blow the podcast out of the water. Hopefully. I think it will. So, and believe it or not, man, a podcast is a lot of work to do it right. And that was the whole thing, was like, I had to learn how to do that and all, which trust me, I'm kind of a high-tech redneck. I do enjoy getting on the computer and doing things like editing and working on the podcast, stuff like that. But that's a lot of work in a podcast, man, to do it right where it sounds good. And all the steps you got to do to get it finally uploaded and stuff. But you got me thinking about a zip line now. That would be freaking cool. So what do you guys feel about? Yeah, casual preppers do a great job. Yeah, do. They do a great job. Those guys are awesome. Um, would you do an overnight stay in the woods with just a battle box? Yeah, man. All night long. I've done it, actually. Um, I need an update on Steve, how Steve's doing with the Farmers Only. Steve never took us up on that, man. Steve never took us up on that. Not once. And I think he was missing out. According to Mickey, who was handling his account, he had a lot of hits on there from some interested farmer gals. But that freaking picture that Daniel made of him, man, he photoshopped him in front of a big old John Deere tractor, freaking awesome. But no, he scored a big fat 0 on his Farmers Only thing. I guess he was too embarrassed to actually use it. A zip line over the pond. Oh yeah, I'd like to do that. The problem is I don't own the land on the other side of the pond. I split the pond and like property line goes right through the pond, right in the middle. So I own one side. Well, we both technically own the pond, but my dirt's over here and his dirt's over there. So probably couldn't do one across the pond. So yeah, Jason. So one thing that we're working on now, and I don't know if you, how did I announce that? Oh, on Facebook, I'm starting to film my testing videos. So like Daniel gets a cool product in, and he gives it to me. He's like, test it out, see what you think, let me know, blah blah blah. Right. So I started filming testing videos. So we're going to post a testing video, I think once a week, and it's pass or fail. Like some of the stuff is going to work, and I'm not saying it's going into a box or not because I really don't know. Basically, just sharing the test with you. So some stuff's not going to work, some stuff is going to work, just like in real life. So be on the lookout for those, and I'm assuming we're going to be posting those on the BattleBox channel as well. So, and maybe I'll share them with you guys on here. If anything, I'll make a playlist off the BattleBox page, and you guys will be able to see those. So, I started doing those about a week ago. So I'm working on getting those edited up so we can start using them. So pretty cool products. One is really freaking cool, like really freaking cool. I think you guys are going to dig. So I can't wait to hear y'all's feedback on that. No stunt double, man. I do my own stunts. Do my own stunts, man. So yeah, and maybe that's going to turn out real good. I think so. We're gonna be including Steve in some of those videos, and Daniel, of course, and sometimes maybe Mickey will be in some of the videos. So you'll be able to kind of see, us kind of behind the scenes, if you will. And they're not going to be like heavily edited videos or anything like that. A lot of them I might just film on my phone because we're like in the middle of testing, so I'm not going to spend all the time like setting up cameras and lights and all that stuff. So it'll be very um, uh, organic feeling, I guess, is the best way to put it. And I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be really cool. So you guys can kind of see what we do outside of the, what people think we do, or sitting behind a computer answering emails all day, or working on, the inner workings of BattleBox. You'll be able to see some of the testing and some of us goofing off and picking on Steve and all that good stuff. Got those knuckle tats yet? Nope. My knuckles are still clean. I don't know. I've thought about knuckle tats. Knuckle tats would be cool, but I think I'm going to keep them above the wrist. Well, starting to die off. Some of y'all are dying off on me. So yeah, like I said, after I'm done with this video, if you have any ideas, like especially if you got any products you think are cool that you want to see tested that may or may not make it in a BattleBox, hit me up on here in a comment, or I think there's actually a message thing on YouTube now where you can kind of message back and forth. I sent out a message earlier today, I think, on it. I don't know if you can respond to it or not. YouTube's changed a little bit over the last few months that I've been screwing around with it on my own channel. So if you got any suggestions, I mean, I'm all ears. If you got something, you've seen something that you think's cool or whatever. I mean, clearly a $600 item, is going to be tough for me to pay for and test, and it's going to be extremely tough to put it in a BattleBox. But if you got stuff out there that you think's cool, that you think you'd like to see a video about, let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. Thanks, Kyle. I love that you love my unboxing videos. That's a good idea, Steve. I'm all about some barbecue, buddy. Tell you what, man, there's a new barbecue joint down the road that opened up about, I don't know, 10 minutes down the road. The best brisket I've ever eaten in my life. I promise you. It's freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Any leaks coming soon? I hope not. Is it raining? Leaks? We'll see. Can't let everything out of the bag, man. Come on. So yeah, hopefully you guys will like these testing videos. I think they're gonna be cool. The ones I got in the pipe so far are pretty freaking cool, I think. And I do 100% genuinely appreciate you guys taking my word for what I think about stuff. I mean, I try to be as legit as possible as far as like what I do with stuff and what I think of it and everything. So I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Yeah, man, good barbecue. Here's the funny thing. So I grew up in North Carolina, right? I lived there, 39 years, I think. Yeah, I've been here 3. So North Carolina, in my opinion, is the mecca of barbecue, okay? Eastern style barbecue. Now, I'm not one of those kind of guys that's like strictly Eastern or strictly Western or whatever. But I grew up on Eastern vinegar-based barbecue, and I love that stuff. So when I moved down here, um, they didn't have barbecue quite like what I was used to. There's one place that does, but I like, your briskets and your ribs and your stuff like that too. So where I grew up, it was mostly like pulled pork, chopped up or pulled pork with vinegar base, and that's what we ate. We ate that or barbecue chicken. Um, First time I went to Texas, I got a brisket, and I was like, man, North Carolina been missing out. We got to bring brisket into North Carolina. So when we moved down here, there's a barbecue joint out by the interstate, about 30 minutes from here, 40 minutes from here. That's pretty good. But this place that just opened down the road from the house, they sell brisket. They got pulled pork and all, of course, but they sell brisket and ribs, and maybe I'll video going in there one day. That sounds like a video right there. I'll take y'all to my new favorite barbecue joint, and y'all can watch me eat brisket. All right, Jason, appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Yep, still dipping. Still dipping. Got a dip in right now if you didn't know. There, I spit for you. Yeah, I need to quit. But do you put coleslaw on your barbecue sandwich? It depends on what kind of coleslaw it is. But yes. And the funny thing is, I went years without that. So we used to always get barbecue sandwiches when I was growing up. My dad always got coleslaw on his, but I wouldn't because I didn't like coleslaw. But one day I ordered one. I want to say I was in my teens. I don't know, late teens. I ordered one without coleslaw, but they put it on it anyway. And I got down the road a ways before I pulled it out of the bag, and I had to eat it. And it was actually pretty good. But I've had some coleslaw that I don't like it on my barbecue sandwich. But if they got the right coleslaw, I will put it on my barbecue sandwich. Booby. I'm going to put a booby in a box. So wood carving or hobby-based battle box. We did have some wood carving stuff in crap. It's hard for me to remember missions now because they're not themed. Dang it. Can't remember what mission it was, but it was a rollout kit that you could carve with, and I made a spoon. It was pretty cool. First time I ever made a spoon. I think I did pretty good. Carolina slaw, baby. All right, Steve, be good, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with me. See, this is the world I'm living in right now. Okay. So that was my wife. She just texted me and my son. They're at church right now. My wife and my oldest and my youngest is at church. My middle son had football practice late today, so I had to pick him up. So this is my wife texting the both of us, okay? You need to make sure that... Crap. Hold on a minute. This is why I don't make a lot of videos anymore on my own channel, because of this right here. You need to make sure that you are studying for your polynomial test tomorrow. I'm assuming that's math. I don't know. So my son answers, He's in his room right now. He's probably watching football videos on YouTube. He's obsessed with it. So he said it's not tomorrow. She says, yes, it is. Your square root and irrational number test is Friday. Polynomials, I don't even know how to say it, is tomorrow. So he says, no, that's Friday. So they're arguing. She works at the school, so she knows what the deal is. She talks to all his teachers. She said, no, that's the imperfect square test, and irrational numbers are on Friday. This whole text is irrational, to be quite honest with you. Turn my ringer off. So, yeah, that's the world I live in right there. I'm trying to remember, man. Let me, if y'all bear with me just 1 second, I'm going to try to figure out what mission, or if any of you guys know off the top of your head, what mission was the wood carving set in. Longbeard. I like your name, dude. Let's see. Let me go to BattleBox. .com. BATTLBOX.com. The ultimate monthly subscription box. I might need to turn this light on in a minute. It's getting dark. And I need to go check on my chickens in a minute. Let's see. What's in the box? Go to What's in the Box tab. When you go to the What's in the Box tab, you want to see all the vidges and all the contents of all the boxes. So, I think, was it this one? Let's see. Yes. Mission 48. Lord and Field wood carving tool set. So here, I'll post a link. Let me be sure. I wonder if 48. You'll have to check and see if 48's in stock if you want the whole box. But I'll give you the link right here. What's up, Russell? All right, there's the link to the wood carving kit. Thanks, was it Lathan71? Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I know, that's the world everybody lives in. Hey, I was picking on you on YouTube. You and your mom texting each other about your math stuff. I told her it ain't tomorrow. Alright. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start uploading, I think it's 36 through 55 on this channel, so you guys will have a full catalog of it. And then I'm going outside to take care of the chickens and do some chores, right? So like I said, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate all you that are on this live chat, and whoever watches it after it posts as a video on the channel. I appreciate you guys sticking with my channel for so long without there being any content going on. I'm going to work hard to change that and have some cool content up for you guys. Alright, deal? Be sure to tell all your buddies and all your friends Kern 1776 is back. Yeehaw. Ain't that right, Ron? That's the answer I get from him for everything. So, appreciate it, y'all. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Oh yeah, be looking for a giveaway. I'll figure out how I'm going to do it and figure out all that stuff, and we'll do a giveaway of my Kern 1776 now. Alright? Y'all be good. If not, be good at it.